Yeah, the most important factor is the easy attitude of the Argentinian central bank. For example, this is witnessed in the past year. The stock of money just doubled, and so pumping money into the economy is a recipe for high inflation everywhere and in any period of time. This is, I think, the most serious shock that hit the economy, and it was paired with the negative supply shock of the drought that diminished the supply of agricultural goods massively. Responding to a negative supply shock with a positive demand booster like an incredibly expansionary monetary policy is the best recipe to achieve hyperinflation. Clearly, agriculture is important. Meat production is important. Argentina is a great producer of this stuff, and unfortunately, the drought damaged that. So this is a serious period also on the real economic side. Argentina can do much better. Again, the problem is that the typical reaction of Argentina's central bank was to try to depreciate to let the currency depreciate to boost exports, and this is wrong because this backfires and also increases imported inflation from the outside. If they want to stay competitive, I think they should put more monetary discipline. They should become a little more hawkish. So by definition, I used to write economic models. So if by definition I wrote a theoretical model in which the currency used by Argentina is the US dollar, then clearly this will eliminate all these problems. That's correct. But the big problem is how to get there, how to get all these dollars, because Argentina doesn't have the reserves, enough reserves to have these dollars. So dollarizing is maybe theoretically working, but how to get there, it requires basically a free gift from the United States. So I'm not sure it's really realistic. No, there isn't any comparability because the countries that dollarized they usually started the inflow of dollars much before. And there are even countries that now are pretty more prepared to dollarize, even though they will not dollarize. Like for example, Turkey at the moment, where you can open a current account in dollars very easily, and so on. There, having dollarization arise slowly and gradually and spontaneously makes sense. Then the government what will do is basically to ratify the status quo because the economy had already lost enough confidence in the currency and started to use dollars within. But if you want to impose that to a country that is not using the dollars for the internal transaction to a massive extent, that this is not gonna work. So I guess that that reality, in reality, the new government and the new president will be more realistic than they promised during the electoral campaign, which may discount some of its voters, as as is very common the case. However, presumably go for something intermediate. That's my guess.